Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. And as you can see in today's video, we are going to be covering my tray for the month of May. On this particular tray, I really wanted to focus on fragrances that seriously need some attention, that I haven't worn in forever, that I find to be truly beautiful. So that's what we're about to get into today. Some of these have been in my collection for a couple years now or more, and they just need some wears. Okay, so we're going to start with this pricey one here. Something about my fragrance boudoirs, I don't know if it's because they're like on the top shelf and I can barely see them. They're just really out of sight, out of mind a lot, but I do love them. So this one is Oud Orange Intense, and this is a very fruity, gorgeous oud fragrance. This, for me, puts me in the mindset of spring and summer, and I just figure, hey, it's time to bring it out because this one is ultra luxurious. And if you have somewhere really special to go, you know, this time of year, I feel like this would be quite a stunner. You do pick up on the oud, but you know, they really do know how to do ouds really beautifully. And this one was just gorgeous for me. I don't get the barnyard stinky oud. It's just done really well and it's really enjoyable. Again, really pricey, but I mean, it's a great performance, gonna last you for all eternity. I'm pretty sure mine will go bad before I can get anywhere near through this bottle. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Save on this if you can. You can obviously find it at discounters. I think So Avant-Garde carries this, so you can save 20% if you use, you know, my discount code Sharita20. But it's a gorgeous one if you want something truly opulent for spring and summer. And honestly, it can be worn all year, but like I said, it's really giving a fruity vibe. So I reserve it more so for this time of year. I hope y'all cannot hear my AC, but it's like hot as Hades outside today, so we got the AC on blast. All right, you guys, so this next one is called PATIO, and this is newer to my collection. It was gifted to me by the brand. They reached out, wanted to know if I was interested in trying some of their fragrances. So this is definitely a super heavy white floral. You have got to love jasmine fragrances to love this, but it is really pretty. So it's like jasmine, there's a touch of rose in here, and it's really warmed up by some beautiful ambers. But this one may be just a little too white and stark for my particular taste. I'm going to give this a full wear, but typically my white florals, I really need something like super sweet to balance it out, or some yellow florals. I just find that this is going to be more so for people that truly enjoy a white super white, heavy white floral scent. So that's what I get from here. It is really pretty, but again, you've got to love like straight up jasmine, you know, ambery fragrances. If that is your style, then you probably would enjoy this particular scent. But that's why it's on the tray. We're going to give it some wears, and I'll come back to you with an update on that one. So this one I have had in my collection for almost 3 years, and I rarely wear it, though I think it's super beautiful. I sampled this one before buying it. This is Rose de Grasse, and this is from Erin. And it's a really beautiful powdery, not powdery, I would say musky. This is a really musky rose. So if you love Rose Centifolia, which is probably my favorite rose, it's neck and neck with Turkish Rose, okay? But Rose Centifolia, it's that really pink, fleshy vibe type of rose, almost like you can see through the rose petals. Just so feminine and soft and gorgeous, and there's boatloads of that particular rose in this fragrance, and it's paired with a really clean musk, and so you're just talking about something super feminine, girly, and I mean, I just absolutely love the way it smells. I just need to wear it more. The performance on this one, it's okay. It could be better, especially for this price point. Maybe that's why I kind of stopped pulling for it, but it is a beautiful scent, and I think this is the perfect time to bring it out. So next up is one that I got. I wore it maybe like the first couple weeks I had it, and then I just kind of forgot about it, you guys. Like, I gotta go through Delina, Balaya, all of the good things before I get to this, and it's like she gets so neglected. This is Meliora. Really pretty. So this one is going to be a really girly, gorgeous blackcurrant scent, and it's coupled with some florals. And I just think it's like everyday go to work, you want to smell pretty, you know, maybe it's hot outside, gorgeous spring day, you want to wear something like this to feel really classy and feminine. This is also really a big compliment getter for so many people, and I just have no idea why I do not pull for this one a lot. I mean, so many Delenas in my collection, you know. I'm probably gonna go for Delena, but I really do need to get more wears out of her because she's stunning. I've been walking every day, and I mean, my body is like 6 different colors, you guys. So, oh my goodness. Okay. So next up is going to be a newer one to my collection, but boy, am I obsessed because this is a gorgeous dupe for Guidance. This is BAYN ASRAR, and this is from Paris Corner. And basically, this fragrance, you guys, is a lighter, slightly fresher version of Guidance. You are getting literally all the gorgeous smells of Guidance that we know and love, if you love it. But it's not so heavy and overpowering. Like, you don't have to put serious thought into wearing this, so you can just put it on and go about your day. I would not say that for Guidance. You really got to think about, where am I going to go? Who am I going to be around? What type of crowd this is going to be? Is it going to be close quarters? Because you will choke people out with Guidance. You really will. So this one, I am so happy to have in my collection, because I feel like if you're a lover of Guidance, you need this one too. Even though they smell alike, again, this is almost like your Delena La Rose to your Delena. There's a time and a place for Delena, and then there's a time and a place for the La Rose, okay? But, oh my God, it's gorgeous. They feature the same notes. And even though this is a brand new release, I know the performance will get better. It's already great performing, but I don't think it'll ever be as strong as Guidance. I feel like the Akigala wood in here is toned down a lot, which will affect the performance of it compared to Guidance, because that particular note just makes any fragrance a powerhouse, honestly, if you can really smell it prominently. But this is, oh my God, they really did their big one with this one. If you have been wanting Guidance in your life and you're not willing to pay the $380, because a lot of people are in that boat and they just keep like babysitting the decants, girl, go ahead and get this because it's under $50. And you can save 10% when you use my discount code, Sharita M. So, of course, as always, all the details will be in the description box, because I should be able to get a discount code for you for the vast majority of these. So, next up is going to be Ombre NUIT. This was such an obsession for me, you guys, when I first got this. And I just knew this would be an empty within like the first year. And it's such a little bottle and I just forget about it. I really do. This one is, it's like a cleaner, fresher take on an ambery fragrance. Not amber as in like super resinous, syrupy, sweet. Not an amber like that. It's more of like an ambergris type fragrance, and it is coupled with the rose, and it's absolutely stunning, super classy, everything we know and love from the Christian Dior, line. Like it's just a top tier fragrances that they have in this particular Privé line, and this is one of my favorites for sure. So Ombre NUIT is going to get some wears because with it being 80 something degrees outside, this is like the day to pull something like that out. It wears so beautifully. This one, honey, we know we love, okay? Killian's A Love Don't Be Shy. Really getting down. I have 2 of these bottles in my collection, the black bottle, and this one I pull out for more spring and summer. It's the white bottle, where it's just a little lighter, but it smells the same, okay? The other one is just a little bit more on the beast mode side. So Love Don't Be Shy, if you are newer to fragrance, it's like orange blossom, it's marshmallow, it's freaking so sweet and feminine and delicious. And I just really miss wearing this thing out. And my Killians, I just kind of forget about. And I guess because Killian has been like flopping with these releases, which I've been kind of expecting, once they sold it, honey, that was kind of a wrap, and it's been feeling like a wrap since they sold their company. Yeah, but this one is definitely one of the better ones from the house, and probably one I will always have in my collection. So I'm excited to start wearing my Love Don't Be Shy again. So this next one is Kissa Delicious, and It is delicious. When I put this on, it immediately reminded me of something, and I want to say Nebras, but then I feel like that's not quite it either. It reminds me of something I have, but if you can imagine Nebras, but maybe a little sweeter, and there is just something like fluffy, creamy, and just, oh my God, it's so delicious. They've named it perfectly. I prefer this one over Nebras, and I feel like the performance is also a little better. But Kissa Delicious is like chocolate. You've got this touch of orange at the top. It's really sweet. It's a lot of gourmand notes, and I just feel like it's absolutely delicious. Is it one you have to run out and get if you already own Nebras? I would say no. Maybe if you're on your last leg of that particular scent, you know, maybe you go for this one to re-up. But if you can imagine like Nebras mixed with some Choco Musk, and you just throw like a little bit of orange. Take out the red berry from Nebras and throw in some orange. And I feel like that's what you'll have. It's really sweet. It's delicious. And I'm happy to have this one. All right. So next is going to be Duchessa. Duchessa is literally my favorite cherry. But for some reason, this bottle sits in the back and at the bottom, and I forget about it. Like, this is an absolute love for me. And I recently featured it in a video, and I was like, oh my God, I have completely neglected my girl Duchessa. It's white florals. It is beautiful cherry, sweet almond, and saffron. And I think there's like something sweet in the base, maybe like caramel. I can't remember. Sugar note. And it's absolutely gorgeous. My favorite cherry to date. And this is the perfect time of year. Really, this wears great all year. But this is going to be the perfect time of year to bring out a cherry fragrance that has some sexiness that can still be worn in high heat, but still has like this little beast mode edge. It won't be too much, even if you're wearing it in hot weather. That's what I love about Duchessa. Love this one, and ooh, highly recommend it, okay? So this is one that may be on the chopping block, and I really want to just give it some attention and see how I feel about it. So this is SOLEIL de JEDDAH. This is Mango Kiss. I wanted this one for so long. I finally sampled it. Love the sample. But y'all, this wearing experience is just so like overpowering. It is really strong. And to me, it leans slightly masculine on my skin. You look at the notes, you would not think that. It's definitely gorgeous mango note in here. You got the chamomile, but the chamomile is so herbaceous. It is so herbally. Like, oh, I'm on the fence. This is a light. It is not a love. But for this price point, and the size of my collection, y'all, if it's not a love, it's got to go. So I'm gonna see how I feel about that one towards the end of this month. So last but not least, this was gifted to me not this past Christmas, but the one before. And you see, it doesn't have a huge dent, a little dent, but this is so pretty. This is Kajal. It's self-titled. I think this is like this is their first fragrance, if I'm not mistaken. It's a feminine fragrance, and this is like a really powerful powdery rose scent. So if you love musky powdery rose with some sweetness, then Kajal is, oh my God, it is definitely one you need to get your nose on. It's so pretty, and you can find it like deeply discounted. You can probably get these bottles like $100 at Joma Shop. I got it for Christmas, and I put it on like right then and there, and my sister was like, oh my God, I need a bottle. And so she ordered a bottle like that same day after gifting me this one, because she had never smelled it. But y'all, this was a blind buy gift, I guess you could say, and it's really gorgeous. Again, really powdery, hence the purple color. You really have to love your powdery roses to vibe with this one. But it is such a gorgeous rose fragrance, in my opinion. So excited to start wearing this one a lot more, because I feel like that all my Kajals, I feel like I've been neglecting. So Lamar's about to get pulled out for the month of June. All right, guys, so that is the trade for this month. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have any of these in your collection, or some of these on your radar? As always, everything will be linked. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure the notification bell is turned on and set to all, so you do not miss any of my uploads. And give the video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content. I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.